Why is that?
Because you guys are inside the court.
Inside the where?
You guys are inside the court.
This is not a courtroom. Is that a policy or is that law?
Yes, sir. It's actually in there because it is private property at the moment.
Private property. This is public accessible, isn't it?
Well, it is a nice day, so might as well enjoy it, right?
That's right. You know what it is actually we're doing?
Yeah, what is it?
You never heard of a First Amendment audit? You have? You know what we're doing?
Actually, nah, not so
What do you
much.
think about it, man? Do you like them? You think they're important?
Sure.
Good stuff, man. Thank you.
Did they give you the okay?
No, wait, just look at the flyers regarding the recording. I don't know if it's on there. They'll be here right now shortly.
Okay.
Cool. Hey, just so you know, though, man, sometimes these are wrong, and that's why we have to do what we do because we got to change that.
And for us, it's also
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
policy where, you know,
Yeah. You don't want to lose your job.
we're just-
Hi guys.
How you doing?
How are you?
Not too bad, man. How you doing today?
Out.
What was that?
Not in here. Not in here.
Oh, why is that?
You're in the
Oh,
courthouse.
dude, don't fucking touch me, bro. Don't touch me.
Keep moving.
Don't touch me, though.
Outside.
What's your problem?
I'm escorting you.
Keep your hands to yourself, dude.
Outside. Outside. Come on.
Don't be touching people, man. Keep your hands to yourself.
Come on. Outside.
Fucking bully. Dumbass.
Stay outside.
Here. Hold this. Hold this.
Do you see a camera in here? Thank you, sir.
What's your name, Dad?
It's right here.
Ronnie?
Got it.
16.
You're good.
I don't have a camera in here. Okay.
Yeah, this is the guy that was on my other video.
Yeah.
The one that jaywalked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's him.
And that would be.
I'm gonna go find out where the courtroom is.
Oh, yeah. I remember the security guard.
Yeah.
I can lift myself. I don't need a babysitter. Okay?
You know.
So you're not allowing the public in here.
Sir, please step in.
Is there a way that I have to do that? Yeah.
Here, let me shut this door for you really quick. Attaboys.
Shout out to SJBT for standing up for our rights right here.
I am not. We are supporters of the First Amendment. Right?
Okay.
Not going to be inside. Just understand, there are court rules.
Right.
I am not in the business of changing court rules, right? Nor are you. Well, actually,
We are.
You are. You guys have truly tested the boundaries of what you can and can't do,
Right.
and that's your 100% your right as citizens of this country. Am I the guy?
That's enforcing policy.
But am I the guy that changes that rule?
Is public opinion important?
So
when hundreds of thousands of people watch our and they start calling the mayor,
directly.
Right.
Am I the guy that changes that rule?
you're a part of it
No,
now.
I am
You are
not.
part of it now.
No,
Yes,
I
you
am
are.
Absolutely not.
America's
I'm
watching
just
you.
telling you, the rules say no.
So
I am
if
here to tell you no.
Okay,
because
so-
you know what the rules
so
say.
what's on the
You've
line?
decided that
What's on the
don't
line
wanna-
for you? Your pension, your money. If you see that a rule is unconstitutional, you're going to enforce it because you're afraid to lose your
There's
pension.
nothing-
You're afraid.
There's nothing unconstitutional about that rule.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
Then, you
It
know what?
absolutely is.
Then make sure that you take this as far forward as you possibly can.
The way that things are being operated, that's the perfect recipe for corruption. Think about that.
So fix it.
We are. That's why we're here.
Okay.
And that's why we're here.
Right on. I'm totally okay with that. Do what you got to do.
If you went home and you read tonight and you realized that the rule here that was the policy that's being here was unconstitutional, what would you do about
I
it?
am not in the position to determine constitutionality or unconstitutionality.
Because your pension is on the line, sir.
has nothing to do
Because
with
your
my
pension is
pension
on the
or my
line,
paycheck.
sir.
I am not the one that determines constitutionality.
But you're willing to enforce
Lawmakers
policy.
and judges determine constitutionality. I follow the law. The law is what it is. The rules are what they are.
Can you state that law for us?
Yeah.
The one that
Yeah, since you know it all.
prevents us from
You know
going
what? If you
outside?
give me a minute.
Out of all the courthouses that we've been to, why are some of the judges understanding our First Amendment right to go inside the courtrooms and they're taking away that policy and they're
can't speak
allowing
to
us?
that.
What other methods are left to uncover corruption within our system?
That's up to you. I am not in a position where I'm going to start dictating to you.
Do you even have an
what
idea?
You should say. My
Corrupt,
ideas are
because
mine.
corruption is
My ideas
flourishing.
are mine.
The corruption is flourishing within our justice
In answer
system.
to your question, my ideas are mine.
Hmm.
They're mine. They're not for you. They're not for you. They're not for you.
They're not for America either.
They're just not for us to discuss, and certainly not what you guys are all, standing
sort
around
of
with cameras
things
in my.
hiding it.
Yeah, that's all.
I see. The Constitution's a joke.
What's
The First Amendment's a joke. I mean, in reality,
The First Amendment is absolutely the most important amendment to our
absolutely, man. Why do you think we do what we do?
And I get why you do what you do. I do not approve, I'm sorry, let me restate that. I don't necessarily think that your methods aren't the most effective, but they're the methods you have chosen to take, and I wish you the best of luck. I'd rather come out here and have a dialogue and have you guys have 3 cameras in my face and try and make me look like a monkey, which you're going to do. And
No, not necessarily true, man. You kind of did that to yourself when you put hands on not only me, but this guy as
I
well.
told you to leave.
But you were
Your
wrong,
immediate
sir.
response
You were
was
wrong,
to
sir.
stay-
But you're wrong.
Stand up for our
That's
rights.
your opinion.
No. That's law, bro.
I'm
That's the
telling you what
Constitution. That's
the
our freedom.
rules here say, when I tell you to leave, you gotta leave.
Okay, so my freedom is my opinion. Or should my freedom be my freedom? And you should have no boundaries
Your
to step over
freedom
that. Yeah.
gets to be your freedom right up until it infringes on somebody else's freedom.
And who
That's where the
else's
line
freedom
is.
am I infringing on?
Change the laws. If you think they're wrong and you can get enough people to follow what you want to do, then that's what you should do. But right now, I know where the line is. You know where the line is. That's where we stop.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, that sign needs to be out here. If you do not want people to go
Now, I
inside,
will take that under consideration. And
Okay.
if that is something that you would feel comfortable with, then we will put a
and
sign.
and not necessarily, because that sign is still wrong. That sign is still wrong.
But
And
we're quibbling about the little bitty things.
No. What I'm
That's
quibbling
the law
about, sir.
now.
What
you
I'm
wanna
wait. No.
do is
Wait.
You want to
Okay,
change
fine.
the law. You change the law.
What I want to
You know
change
how to
is
do that?
prosecutorial
Go find the
misconduct.
congressman,
What
go
I
find the
exactly,
representatives,
exactly.
go find the
Hold them
judges,
accountable.
and you change the law.
Hold them accountable.
Right now, this is the law.
That's not.
That's
It's
the
policy. Why don't you
That's the
understand?
way it is. What's that?
Why don't you understand? Policy, sir. Policy. Hey, policy. Bootlicker. Policy.
Probably not a big fan of law enforcement himself, but I'm telling you right now, what the law is what the law is. You want to change it, change it. If this is your method,
No, sir.
do
What
that.
you're doing, what you don't understand exactly what you're doing
But I
is
do
you are
understand.
protecting prosecutorial misconduct. That's exactly what you're protecting.
Then change it.
What he's trying to sell you guys is his job is to enforce the law. That's it.
That's all I do.
Bro, do you know the difference between
yes,
law
I
and
do.
policy?
Oh yes, I do.
What is it? What's your name, man? Okay, what is the difference between law and policy?
Before you go down that road,
Uh-huh.
I'm caught up in the middle of a really bad rape investigation that has to do with the dirty cop in Paso Robles.
And I will take your comment under consideration. I will put a sign there. Or I will ask to have a sign put there.
What you ought to do, sir, is you ought to talk to the judges and you ought to ask them. You ought to find out and say, Your Honor, it is.
not-
It's your duty.
It's your
No,
responsibility
it's yours.
as a citizen.
It's yours as well,
If
sir.
these
It's yours as
laws-
well
if
because we
these
are
rules-
paying you.
If these rules offend you, if they impact you negatively, then there is a very clear process for how we get things changed.
Bro, when my
What we don't
freedom is
do-
hindered, I'm offended, yes.
Be offended.
That's fucked
That's
up.
actually how we
That's
can-
wrong.
No,
That's
that's how
wrong,
we
sir.
progress.
Be offended.
Yes. Be offended. No, are you not? Do you not understand the?
I am
the
offended, sir.
subtlety
That's
here?
why I'm here.
And I'm okay with that. That's the whole point. If you weren't offended, would you be wasting your day doing what you're doing?
Definitely not wasting our day, man. I wanted to show my audience how courteous,
Okay.
polite, and respectful the courthouse
So let's
is
so
over
let's
here.
re-
And that just didn't happen.
so let's rephrase
Instead,
that.
you decided to put hands
If
on
you
us.
weren't offended, would you be spending the time and the effort doing what you're doing? Well, this is not a trick question. This is a straight up question. If you were offended, if you were not offended, would you be doing this?
I do this because I want to take the power away from district attorneys and judges, and I want to give it back to the people.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
And the reason that I'm even talking to you right now is because I want you to understand where the rule is, where the line is. And the line is right here. So stop.
It's an imaginary line that's been drawn up. Yeah, man, we get it. But let me ask you
Did I
something that's
draw it
important.
up?
Yeah, the judge did, and you enforced that.
Then you-
You
yes, you're
enforced
right, I
that.
did
And now let me
enforce
ask you something about your enforcement, okay? Obviously, you're showing a little bit of patience by talking to us, man. But let me ask you something.
I
We
know
were
where
in
you're
there.
going. Did I tell you to leave? Did I tell you to stop?
Did you? Okay,
You
where?
have it on camera.
Where was your
You can
patience?
roll back.
Where was your patience level that you had to put hands on me?
All right, now
Yes.
we're done because either
You don't want to ask the.
No,
You
no,
don't want to answer the
either
tough questions,
ask me
man.
a-
You have no patience.
You
You
ask
have no
me-
patience, sir. You have no patience. We were not in there posing a threat.
Ask me a
We had
question.
cameras in our hands.
Listen,
We had
listen.
cameras in our hands,
Ask
dude.
me a question. Wait for the response.
I'm trying to ask you a
me
question, but you
another
keep cutting me
question.
off.
No, no. What you have asked me is 30 questions in a row without allowing me to respond to any of them. At that point, gentlemen, I will leave you because we have gone from a very positive conversation to now you want to be confrontational.
That's not true, man. That's
Then
not true.
stop. Then ask me a question.
Okay.
Wait for the response.
Okay. What made you feel that you had to put hands?
Because
We were not
you
a threat.
refused to stop doing what I told you to do in violation of the rules.
But we were not a threat. We were
Threat
not
is
a threat.
immaterial.
So what
Did
you're
I
saying
tell
is
you to
you.
stop?
So once you make a demand, if somebody, that's the problem, man. Because look, it's a victimless crime, dude.
I think
It's a victimless crime. So you want to go hands on when there's absolutely no victim.
we
dude.
cannot-
That's the problem
we
with
can
law
now no
enforcement,
longer
bro.
Have a productive conversation because you are conflating.
What's wrong with that question,
You're
sir?
conflating 3 or 4 different issues into one question. It doesn't work that way. You ask me a specific question, I will answer a specific question. You continue to add to the question.
This guy's gonna go on and on. The rest, you guys probably already know his. You guys have already heard it all before. But if you want to watch this video uncut, unedited, go to my other channel. I am going to go start uploading it now over there. So go subscribe, hit the bell. Let me know you're on my second channel ready to watch this full video over there. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys got a little educated from this video. I hope I empowered you some kind of ways. I hope that, you know, whether you're in law enforcement or whether you're not in law enforcement, whether you have family in law enforcement, open up dialogue. Try to figure out where we're going in this country and what we can do to make it better for everyone, for us as citizens, for us as people, for officers as well. What can we do to make them have the kind of job that they really need to be doing? Like I said, thank you guys for all the support you've given me. Go subscribe to my second channel, link in the description. Also in the comment section, I'll pin it to the top. I'll see you guys over there. Thanks.